In this video, you will learn the 5 behaviors you must avoid with men as a high-value woman. Hi, I'm Antje Boyd, founder and creator of the Magnetize Your Man method. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you get notified for more juicy videos coming your way. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Number 5, what a high-value woman never does when it comes to men is she never gives her power away. Look, it is super important for a high-value woman to actually be in alignment with herself. This is so important because it's important for her to trust herself. It needs to be important for her that she can rely on herself because she can't really rely on anyone else, right? Everything else around her shifts and changes all the time. But the relationship she has to herself is of the highest value to her. So if she doesn't agree with something, she doesn't just swallow it down. She doesn't just stop talking. She doesn't just laugh it over. She doesn't just give her power away. But instead, she actually says, whoa, wait a minute. I'm losing rapport here, right? Like, wait a minute. I didn't quite follow you. Like, how did you get here? Like, I don't really understand this piece. Can you explain this to me? Right? So because she actually knows, am I still listening to this guy? Am I actually still following? Or am I now pretending, right, that I follow him? Am I pretending I'm connected to him? Which then, of course, also means that she gets pretense back from a man as well. Why is that? Well, because she sets an atmosphere for a man to be like, something is disconnected around her, right? And so I need to, I don't know, I feel also a little disconnected. So then he's going to disconnect, you disconnect, right? No, a high-value woman doesn't give her power away. She makes sure the power always comes back to herself. Number 4 is she doesn't get attached to an outcome. Now, what a high-value woman knows is that she's not like going to the party and the party has already started and she's actually missing out if she doesn't get that certain outcome, let's say that she's going to get at the party or that she's get from the man or that she's get from talking on the phone with a man, right? But she actually knows that she is indeed the party, okay? You know, she doesn't have to get a drink. She knows already that she is the drink. Right? So therefore, she doesn't get attached to an outcome because in a way, she is the outcome. Okay, wow, I'm going to say something mind-blowing here. Wait a minute, Antje. Okay, so hold on. Like, what does that mean? Like, because another person can't give you what you don't have inside of yourself. Does that make sense? Another person can maybe activate something inside of yourself, right? Like another person can maybe inspire something inside of yourself. But you are already the drink. So imagine how you would show up in life, particularly in dating with men, if you knew you are the drink. You know, whatever your favorite drink is. You know, imagine you are the drink, right? Like imagine the party is not starting until you arrive because you are the party, right? The party hasn't even started until you arrived. Like how would you carry yourself differently? A woman of value knows that she actually brings the resources herself versus that the outcome that she's attached to is giving her the resources, right? Like that it actually nourishes her, right? That everything is outside of herself. No, she actually knows that everything is inside of herself. Number 3 is a high-value woman never dismisses or disrespects her own values. Okay, so what does that actually mean? Now, imagine yourself in a conversation. And so maybe the man, you know, talks about sports and maybe you hate sports, right? Like what a high-value woman doesn't do, she doesn't pretend that she loves sports. She doesn't pretend that she knows like, you know, the captain of this team, or she doesn't pretend that she likes something that she doesn't like, right? She's also not going to events that are not in alignment, right? So for example, she doesn't just go to an investment event. I hear this like all the time, those kind of advices. They go to the stockholder meeting, right? And there's like quality men there. Or go to a financial investment meeting, and you meet quality men, right? Yeah, but guess what? A high value woman will not do that if she is not interested in that. She will not waste her time just to meet a man. Yes, if she's interested in real estate, yes, she will attend a real estate course. And then, of course, if she then also attracts a man in that real estate course, even better. But she will not get out of her way. She will not pretend she likes a certain cuisine that she simply doesn't. So I love that about a high value woman, right? She just really has like her own stance on things, and she doesn't move away from that. The same is true of religion, right? Like whatever she believes in, she doesn't say, oh, it's okay, if he doesn't go to church with me, or the other way around, he just wants to go to church with me, but I don't like to go to church at all, or whatever, right? Like she's not going to sell out on that. Same with political beliefs, same with kids, right? If she wants kids, she's not going to sell out on that. If she wants kids, she wants kids. If she doesn't want kids, she doesn't want kids, right? But she's not going to say, well, if he has all the other traits, then maybe I'm going to, I'm going to see if I can compromise, right? Like usually a high value woman, when it comes to her values, she's not going to compromise. Number 2, she doesn't put a man on a pedestal. Yes, she never allows a man to be superior to her, right? She's never like looking at him like a god, and she doesn't have the same resources inside of herself, right? She knows that the soulmate is real, but the soulmate is flawed because the soulmate is a human being, right? She knows the soulmate is real, but the pedestal, like so many women put him on, is simply not. She knows that he has different aspects inside of him that my husband and I refer to as the archetypes. And she knows that they're allocated to different degrees because they can't be all allocated equally because we have all different upbringings, we have all different value systems, and we have all different atmospheres and environments that we grow up in. So he may be strong in his king and he may be strong in his warrior, but he may not be as strong in his little boy, and she knows that they're actually beautifully complementing each other, right? A high value woman doesn't put a man on a pedestal because she knows they are partners. There is like a give and a take, right? There's a light side and a dark side. And what that allows to do in a relationship that a man particularly feels safe with is authenticity, right? If a man feels you put him on a pedestal, like he automatically knows I can't be authentic with her anymore. She already decided I'm the best in sliced bread, right? And now I somehow have to fulfill this place because otherwise she's going to get disappointed, and otherwise she's going to feel let down. And so this is going to end up in a disaster. But the high value woman is saying, wait a minute, I'm going to put myself on a pedestal just as much as you're on a pedestal. We are what? Equal, right? We are equal. We are partners. We complement each other. And finally, number 1, my favorite, she doesn't wait for him to call. Now, my favorite scene around that is, of course, from He's Just Not That Into You with, of course, the actress, with Gigi, right? So what do we see with Gigi? For those of you who watched the movie, right? She is, of course, always giving her power away. She's giving a man a number. And she's like, wait, are you calling me or do I call you? Or does that mean this or does that mean that? And she's like very insecure. And after she gives the number to a certain guy, for those of you who have not watched the movie yet, she just like has her phone on 24/7. She goes to the gym. She takes yoga classes. She looks at her phone while she's in downward facing dog, right? She's taking a shower. The phone rings. She's picking up the phone while she's in the shower. She's coming home. She's checking if the phone plug is plugged in, right? If her phone works, okay? When somebody else calls her, she's like, no, I have to get off the phone right now because I have to keep the line available in case he calls. A high value woman doesn't wait for a man to call. She is too busy enjoying her life. And that means either talking to other guys. So she's also never just connected to one guy, right? She doesn't just give all of her power away, like we already said, right? But also she has a life. She has a full life She's very balanced, you know? She's taking care of herself as well. She has beautiful friendships. She has a fulfilling job that she loves, a career or maybe even her own business that she passionately pursues. Maybe she also volunteers. She participates in community, right? So she has a full life. She doesn't have time to check the phone all the time. As a matter of fact, my guess is like really a high value woman has tons of text messages coming in all the time, and she has her own pick. So if you're in a camp of like waiting for a man to call, well, we got to shift some things around for you, girlfriend, and I have the perfect gift for you. So if you like this video, then feel free to watch my free playlist course right below on how to make a man chase you. And also, if you haven't done so already, take my Magnetize Your Man free quiz where you get personalized dating advice and strategy just for you, so you stop attracting those emotionally unavailable men. This is it for today, ladies. Much love, and I will talk to you soon.